Hi there, I'm Bob Amidon. This is a video on my YouTube channel, the channel for all of you out there who want to watch someone who is so-so at Geoguessr play Geoguessr. There are people who are way better at it and who frankly challenge themselves more on this. Like do things like you can't move. You have to make a guess based on just the first image. You can't, sometimes you can move around, look around and zoom, but not move. I don't know. There's some pretty fun challenges to watch, and I couldn't do as well as any of those folks. Mostly the extent of my challenge is a 5-minute time limit so that the video won't go so long. Anyway, let's go ahead and just play a regular kind of diverse world game. This is the one that's just got a very large number of hand-picked spots that are possible. So we're going to do a 5-minute time limit. Like I said, we do that. And go. Round one, there's a car. Okay, it's a mountain road kind of place. Very nice. Lots of places this could be, though. Don't really know. Don't even know if those cars were driving the left or not, because sometimes it's like they were just passing the Google truck. What about you up there? Hey. Okay, so now we see that we are in a pretty place. It just feels a little Latin American, like the Bolivia or Colombia, where you just look in the mountains and overlooking stuff. Wish I could get a better look at that. What is that? A little archaeological dig going on there? Maybe we're in Peru. Look at this neat little brick wall by the thing. Okay, now we can tell that this must be driving on the right. Doesn't really. Wow. Are you biking up this mountain? You are hardcore. I'm impressed with you, sir. Also, you don't look like you live in Peru. Just saying. Let's see. Give me something. Come on, give me something. I only got 5-minute time limit and it's less than 4 minutes left. I'm just descending because it's like maybe we'll come to a town if we get to the bottom, right? And where there's town, there's signs. What? Are we in France? I don't know. I think we're in France. Just because that's French for breakfast. And épicerie snack. La vie. So we're probably, French-speaking country. France has some awesome mountainous stuff. And look at this little chapel here. Really? It's just a pullover, have a little chapel place in the middle of just a mountain. Isn't that interesting? That's cool. I wonder if that's like a mausoleum. Someone was like, this is where my beloved uncle wanted to be laid to rest. And so they did that for them. Okay. Do you tell about a town? Anyway, Muscat. I don't think we're in Oman. Huh. A little bit of Italian there. Are we on the Italian and French border? That's mountainous. That totally tracks. Wait, I want to see what this stuff says. Okay, first of all, you're talking about spot publicity. Look at that. Is that like a publicity office up in this spot? It is good publicity to be here, just because it's pretty. All right, come on, give me a little more. Okay. Barbagiu. Okay, so here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to look on the border of Italy and France for a mountain town called Barbaggio. Barbaggio. Okay? Barbaggio. Or I guess Barbaggio. Do you guys see it yet? Is it there? Where is it? What country are we in? Huh? This is the border. Look at that. The zigzaggy border. How confusing. Come on, man. Just make a line. Okay, wonder how close to the border we are, if indeed I'm right about that guess. Are we still? There's lots of, this is all like that. It's going to take a long time to look for that. Look at that ski area. Look at that stuff. You can go skiing over here. This doesn't look like it's quite ski. Oh, there's a body of water I didn't notice before. Could it be this one? Could it be that one? Do you guys see the word Barbaggio or whatever that was? Is it this? I don't have much time. I need more info. Barbaggio? This is a lovely town. Doesn't seem like it's a ski town. just because, you know, you'd see all the ski stuff and ski shops. And also, I don't know, it just doesn't look like a ski town. It just looks like a nice little mountain town clinging to the cliffs. What do you have to say? Stuff about Muscat, which is the capital of the nation of Oman, which is not near the border of France and Italy. It is on the Arabian Peninsula. We only have 30 seconds left, and I'm just like this, you know? Are we already leaving Barbaggio or whatever that was? Where should I click? Should I click over here? Should I click over there? What am I going to do? 5 seconds. I'm just going to click. Oops, didn't mean to do that, but whatever. Oh, we were on Corsica. Look at that. That certainly explains the French, but also Italian. Not a ski town like I thought. Barbaggio, this is where we were. Look at this, just snaking through the mountains up here in Corsica. That's pretty cool. Now, Corsica is the one that is part of France, right? This is part of France. And Sardinia is Italy, or am I getting them mixed up? I think Corsica is part of France, though. So that would explain why we saw French and Italian words. Okay, so it was too hard to guess that. Next guess, very jungly looking, narrow jungle road going on. Ooh, I see. Maybe I was hoping that was a flag, but no, it's not. I see Asian characters. I see only Asian characters. Maybe this is Japan, right? Right? Southern Japan, where they would have very tropical type plants like we're seeing. Hi, do you guys know what your nationality is? Just wondering. Thanks, bye. Okay, let's keep going through this charming little green hills spot. You see your little just place to sit, a little pagoda there. Wow, look at this. I hope you guys know that your life is cool. Of course you know that. You're there the whole time. Someone's got a little house up the steps there. You know, should I know better, like, what these characters are? Are there people who play this, just white people like me, who nonetheless are like, that's Korean? Because I am not one of those. I am a little more one of those white people that's like, I don't know, looks like China. And yeah, maybe this is China. The main reason not to guess China is that China doesn't show up on Google Street View very much like India, the two most populated countries in the world. And yet you don't get, wait, were those readable? Maybe those are if you get closer than I can get. Well, how am I going to figure this out? I mean, right now my guess is Japan, somewhere in Japan, southern Japan though. Also not Korea, because again of those tropical, very palm treesy looking. I mean, just look how lush all this is. It looks like the tropics. So also maybe Taiwan. In fact, maybe I'm leaning toward Taiwan now. Except in Taiwan, you might see more English. Come on, let's go. I think. It's generally you don't see any in Japan, I feel. Wow, look at this cool area. Oh man, don't you wish you were on a drive? Just like, oh, now we're going to go through this tunnel. This tunnel that they made to get from there to there. Bye, tunnel. I liked you. What about this? We got 2 minutes left, and I got minimal clues to work with here. Give me something. Was I supposed to go the other way? Do you guys think I should do that? I don't think I'm going to get more clues this way. I'm going to go the other way. I'm going to start over and go this way. think this is the opposite way of where I went before. Yeah, we would have seen that little village. Huh? Are you stuff? Can't tell if you're stuff. At this point, I'm probably just going to look in Japan in the south where it's lushly hillsy. Here's another cool tunnel. I'm glad we went this way. Oh my God, I'm scared. Turn the light on. It's a long, dark tunnel. They didn't bother lighting up because you've got headlights. What do you have to say? You're noticing the Google Street View truck, but that doesn't tell me what country this is. I'm going to guess Japan. Right? Got to guess Japan. Japan's here. Southern Japan. Maybe even one of these islands. Like these are Japan. Like it could be here. You know, it could be like here. I almost kind of want to guess that. It seems a little irresponsible, but also this is kind of a failure of a round. Maybe it's up here. Do you guys think it's like here? Do you think we're just snaking through these roads? I'm going to go for it. I'm going to guess it. Oh, it was Taiwan. It was Taiwan after all. I guessed to southern Japan, but it was Taiwan. It was here. It does get kind of nice and hillsy and green in Taiwan, doesn't it? Look at this is where you want to go to drive around in places like what we just saw. Wasn't that an insightful declarative statement? There's where it was. It was Taiwan, not Japan. Next round. Told you I'm only so-so at this. What's that sign say? Looks like Spanish, right? Spanish or Spanish adjacent. I consider Portuguese to be Spanish adjacent. Forgive me if that's somehow insulting to anyone, but they're adjacent. Come on. They're adjacent. They're Romance languages. Ain't a whole lot of romance around here, I'll tell you. I am not feeling in the mood. I'm just in a 2-lane red dirt area of the world. A little mirage there for a second. I thought I was going to see a flag. I do know my flags. Even though I'm from the upper Midwest of America, I know my flags. I didn't learn them in my public school, though. I learned them voluntarily. Oh, this is a slow click. I got nothing here except Spanish or Spanish adjacent and a slow click. Capella, is it Capella or Capella? Because that will determine what language I think it is. Wait, is that de or da? Also, same thing. I can't tell if that's Spanish or Portuguese. Okay, what about you? What about you? Sitio Botafogo, Banco da Amazonia. Sounds pretty South American to me. Brazil is a word on that sign, so that suggests to me that the name of the country we are in is Brazil. And the sun is there, which is southish, so maybe we're in the northish part of Brazil. That narrows it down. Most of it is south of the equator, so maybe we're around here. You know what I mean? Here we're out in just the jungly part, aren't we? But there is a road. There is a road. Do you think we're here? Let's find out. Let's look around. Hi, guys. Let's just see what's on this. Is it a sign even? Can't even tell for a long time because this is a slow click place. Deus é amor. Igreja. There was a game I played. I think I recorded it where I was like, ooh, we must be in a place called Igreja. Let's look for a town called Igreja. But I think at the end of that round, I discovered my arrow, which is that Igreja means church. It's not the name of a town. Maybe there's a town called Igreja, but that would be a bad guess. It's long clicks to nothing. It's the long click to nowhere round. I thought, see, now it's click to nothing. You get nothing. You click and you get nothing. I only got 2 minutes. Brazil's a very large country. I need a little narrow down info. Give me some narrow down. Hey, man, you got the narrow down? That's what people were going to start saying. We got less than 2 minutes. A body of water. Oh, wow. That's quite a damning piece of evidence. I'm a little frustrated because this is such a low information game. You know, I like it when you're in a city and there's signs everywhere. And instead of nothing at all, you're like, which of these words could be the name of the town or city? But instead, there's just nothing. Sometimes it's like this. I just have bad luck. It's just poor me. See, Americans always get this. This is why we're dumber. No, none of that is true. None of it is true. I'm just venting. Look, there's nothing. I got nothing here, and I can barely move. Again, I know if you're just watching this, it might not seem that obvious, but it varies how far it advances when you click that arrow there. And this is on the low end. Sometimes I can go, and I can't do that now. I just can't. So I'm going to give up and click wherever I just clicked. Hey, that's not too bad. It was in the northern part of Brazil, like I thought. It was down here. How would I have found this? Were there signs for AM 010? And if so, how would I have found that? That was a dirty trick by this game. Let's give me something I can actually wrap my head around. This is not going to be it, is it? This is round 4, and what am I going to get here? I'm going to get Mas para la. Sounds Spanish, but it's folded up, and I can't read La Pampa. That's a place I've heard of. Is that a... What is that? What is La Pampa? It sounds Spanish, as in Spain. Where's the sun? Sun is there. It's north-ish, but can you really tell? What I'm saying is maybe we're in Argentina. Argentina 34. Okay, but what is this one? This one's probably the bigger one. Like, that's 34. Okay. That's not going to show up unless I zoom way in. But I do currently suspect Argentina. That's the culprit, isn't it? Look at that. They've got different speed limits depending on the class of your vehicle. Don't usually see that kind of thing anywhere. Yeah, I get it. There are vehicles exiting. So, do you think La Pampa, is that a province of Argentina? I'm also not... what just happened? I don't even know. I clicked and it just zipped it in a weird way and I'm in a different place. That's frustrating. This round is just my doom. We were over there. Hang on. This is that sign, but not all furled. Mas para La Pampa. More by La Pampa. Give me a little more. I can't really read it. I just think La Pampa is like one of these, you know? It's not Santa Fe or Chago or whatever that was. What about you? Are you La Pampa? What about down here? Are you La Pampa? Where is La Pampa? Am I right? I'm not that confident that La Pampa is the name of a Argentinian province. I'm not that... Oh, look at that. Now I am. Now I'm confident of that. How you like that? How you like me now, huh? All right, so we're probably in that province. It would be great to know the name of this route we're on. Maybe this is helpful also. Argentina, Provincia de La Pampa. You know what? Didn't I play a game and record it where we were entering La Pampa and I guessed where like it was and I guessed the wrong end? This isn't where that was, but look, they're wishing us a nice trip. So anyway, we are like at the border of La Pampa, aren't we? That's what this is. That's what we get from that. Okay, this is helpful. Santa Rosa is 364 kilometers to the northeast. Capital Federal is 976. Puelches is only 109. So, and that's to the north. Okay, so maybe I'll spot Santa Rosa. I think I'll spot Santa Rosa. Where's Santa Rosa or Puelches? I kind of like saying Puelches. Try it. Try it out there, won't you? Puelches. Very good. There's Santa Rosa. So we are 364 kilometers this way. There's Puelches. Do you think we're on 232 or 152? That's the question here, isn't it? But it seems like we are... Did we go over a river? I don't think we did. So that means maybe we're here. Now we're about to go over a river. Rio Negro. How about that? I've been to that province. Yeah, I've actually been there. That's what we noticed before, is that on both sides of the sign it says, hey, La Pampa. And it's not like you are entering it, you are leaving it. Is there a body of water for cluesiness? There is, but I only have 17 seconds. I think I just got a guess there. Okay. I was 9 kilometers away. That was a good guess. That's right. We started down the road a bit. Well, that was all right. For a middle of nowhere place, I figured out we were in La Pampa, and I worked it out, didn't I? La Pampa, Argentina. Rio Negro, I'll have you know, is this province, and where I was this place, San Carlos de Bariloche, and this area, oh my God, just do a Google image search for Lake District, Argentina, and thank me later. So now we're on one more round, another just mountain trees place. You know, you did not do me any favors, A Diverse World. You really didn't. You made this harder. I like it when there are cities. And partly that's because I, as just Bob Amidon, like cities. When I think about places to travel, the first thing I always think of is cities. However, this is a place that has miles per hour, and that is only 2 places. And this is only one of those 2 places. It is the place called America, the United States thereof. Where did that brown sign go? There it is. Mingus. Where's that? Mingus Recreation Area. It's in America, that's where. But where-ica? Where-ica is what I'm asking. Let's go back to the beginning and go the other direction, because I want to go down slope and get to maybe someplace that isn't the Mingus. I don't know where that is, by the way. The word Mingus sounds more like a schoolyard taunt than a place in America that I'm familiar with. Okay, what just happened? I don't know. Let's just keep going downhill. You know, America is a very big place. I can tell this is not a city, but it could be many places. It's probably not Minnesota, where I live. Minnesota is not generally this hillsy, which is a shame because I like hillsy places, and I live in Minnesota. Anything? What does that have to say? More about Mingus? Ooh, that might help. This might help. This might help. We are on our way to Flagstaff and Jerome. So if you're heading northeast on this mountainy road, after 69 miles, you'll come to Flagstaff, which is in Arizona up here, right? I think we're around here. Where are we? Where are we? This is north, right? And you're going this way. So we're on it. Are we here? Are we around here? Where's Dingus? Mingus. Sorry. Mingus. Sorry, guys. I meant Mingus, not Dingus. We have 2.5 minutes left. I bet if I find Mingus down here, and Mingus wasn't even a name of a town. It was a recreational area. This looks like pretty recreational. Look at that. They got the trails on there. Don't you want to go on that trail? And you can do that. That's not a coronavirus spreading risk, is it? You know what I would really like to do is just see the... Wait, where's Jerome? I need to find Jerome. I didn't think to look for Jerome. There's Jerome. This is where we are. We're 10 miles from Jerome. Right? Where's Mingus? Do you think Mingus just doesn't show up on this map? Are we? Yep, there's Mingus Mountain. We're around here. I'm going for it. 4 kilometers off. That's how that worked out. Arizona is here in the southwest of America. It's a little deserty, but also a little mountainy. You know, you got a little of all that. It's very dry. My cousin lives in Phoenix, and he moved there recently from Minnesota. And the heat took some getting used to, but he says he got used to it. Anyway, the summary is that I did manage over 20,000 points. And I take a little pride in that because those were all very sparse info rounds. You know, I like it when it's like, oh, you're surrounded by people and buildings and signs. I like that in life, and I like that in this game. But I didn't get that, but I did okay anyway. But my heroes on, you know, these channels that do good jobs would have done way better than me, especially with the minimal constraints. So there you go. Today has been September 15th, 2020. I have been and continue to be Bob Amidon of St. Paul, Minnesota. Sayonara.